Okay, so today we are learning all about positive space and negative space. And positive space is the thing that we're looking at, and the negative space is the space that's left. And we're going to use our names, so I can remember all of your names, and so that you have some awesome art with your name on it. We're going to use the letters of our names to create a negative space painting. Now what we're going to do is I have these letters, and I just cut these letters out of some plastic, just some plastic letters here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your glue stick. You want to do this on your table so you don't accidentally get it on your nice paper. And you're going to put glue all over the back of your letter. And then you're going to find a space for your letter. And I like using the purple glue sticks because you can kind of see if you missed a spot or if it's starting to dry too fast. So I missed a spot right there. Get it glued. You want to glue, 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 lots of glue. And just put it wherever you want. Now you're going to do it in order, but it does not need to be on a line. So I'm doing Mrs. Coon. Now, see how my R is backwards? That's how I want it. That's how I know it's on the back. And glue, 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 woo, 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 everywhere, especially those edges. Now you got glue all over the table, so don't drag your paper now all into your glue mess, because otherwise you're going to end up gluing your paper to the table. So I'm going to then put my R kind of, I'm even going to overlap it. I'm going to put it kind of cattywampus right there, and I'm going to glue that down because it's overlapped. I really got to push it down where it's overlapped. Glue, bee boo, bee boo. Here we go. And my next letter is the S, and I flip it backwards. And I put the glue, and I do this for all the letters. And I'm just going to show you real quick how I glue down all of the letters. Oh, look, there's no purple there. That's not going to work. I need to pick it back up. Put some glue on there. I need to have glue everywhere. And then I put it right back where I had it. Alright. Yay! And then I'm going to have, got my K here. It's supposed to go like that. So flip it the other way. And I put glue everywhere. Alright, now you can see, like on my R and some of my O's, the purple is already starting to disappear, and that just means that the glue is nice and dry underneath, and it's fine. You don't have to take it up and put more glue down. It just means that the glue is dry. Now, we need to clean up all of this here, so we're just going to get a wet towel and clean it up. Get that nice and clean there, and dry it off. Now I've got a nice clean spot for the rest of my project. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make kind of an abstract painting. I'm just going to have fun here. Now the thing though is I'm just going to use two colors. I've got yellow and blue. And the only reason why I'm using two primary colors is because they're going to mix, because they're primary colors, and they'll make a secondary color. And I'm just going to kind of mix it around. And you can wash your brush off as you need to. And as you need to wash your brush, you can wash your brush. Just make sure you dry it off on a towel. And the reason we get white is because white lightens things. So we can have lighter shades of blue, and we can have our base blue, which is a much darker shade. And we're just going to paint right over these letters as if they don't even exist. And you want to make sure you really get so that the paper is completely covered up. No white is showing. Now let's say I just want yellow. I'm having trouble getting just yellow because it keeps mixing with all that blue on my brush. And that is why you would want to wash your brush out really well. Dry it off. And see, now I can start to get some yellow on here. And you can make swirls, or you can make shapes. All right, and there's my painting, and that was a lot of fun, and just having a lot of fun painting and filling that whole paper up with color. You carefully take this and put it in the drying rack, very, very, very carefully, and then let it dry. Sure you clean up your table and your paints and your brushes. Okay, when it's all dry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to peel off the letters for you. That way I can get them washed up for the next class. And as you can see, it leaves what we call a negative space. So you have your painting, and then you have your name as a blank space. Now there is a little bit of paint left on that M, and so it made it messy. But I made sure all the letters are nice and clean for you now. And so it will leave a nice, clean, white area wherever we peel up the letter. And the negative space is your name.